Hello, my makeup loving friends. Uh, we're at the end of May, essentially. I don't know where it went, what happened, where we're all going with our lives, but it's definitely it's a bit strange. We do have 7 days worth of new makeup releases to talk about, and this is quite a special video because I am doing a giveaway. And it's a good one. It's not like a rubbish one, in my opinion. It's a good one. Um, but I want to say thank you to Amanda, to Jenny, to Thea, Rebecca, and Lucy, who have all tagged me in the relevant info for today's video. Hugely appreciated. I can't do these videos without you guys. We have a very quick announcement. Suva Beauty, who I have bought a few products from recently, and spoiler alert, do like. I will be talking about them in a video this week. They have got die cuts press-on nails which are available on their website. So if you are looking for some funky looking nails, that might be worth talking about. I do have a section to talk about today, and it makes me really uncomfortable. It's a buyer beware. I don't like doing this because there's so many reasons. I hate confrontation. I hate calling people out. It makes me really, really uncomfortable. But I have had a very, very, very negative experience with Makeup and Murder. You might remember if you've been watching my channel for a while, that I, way back in February, ordered this palette. It's $34 US, and then there was like a couple of dollars of shipping on that. So I ordered that on the 1st of February. Today is, of course, the 30th of May. It has not arrived. I've put the whole story on my Instagram and on my Twitter because I've had a lot of issues with them. Firstly, the package didn't arrive, and I was like, okay, that's like, these things happen. It sucks. And I emailed them and I said, look, actually, it's been a while, and this was pre-COVID. This was before the world went to shit, and probably shouldn't swear, but there you go, it's fine. And they said, oh yeah, we'll send you a replacement. A couple of weeks later, I emailed them again saying, hey, any news on the replacement? And they were like, oh yeah, we'll send it out now. They hadn't sent it out. They hadn't sent out the replacement, and they were like, oh, we'll add in something else. And I was like, okay. And anyways, it came into beginning of May, and I was like, I still hadn't gotten anything. So we emailed them, and they were like, no, we did send it. Here's the tracking. And I was like, okay. I emailed them, God, today's the 30th. I emailed them a couple of days ago, or maybe more than a week ago, and said, look, this is crazy. I still haven't gotten anything. I know it's taking longer, but it doesn't take that long. I mean, hell, I got an LA Splash order. I ordered it one day, and they are an indie brand in the US, and it got to me in 3 to 4 days. And I was willing to give like a good amount of time. I mean, it's been 4 months and nothing. And they sent me a tracking thing, and it kept saying, it just, like, even checked it. I checked it yesterday, and it said the last time it was updated was the 17th of May, and it said it was in Dublin. Ireland is a very small country. If it's gotten into Dublin, it'll be with you within 1 to 2 days. That's even with COVID taken into account. So I reckon it's been lost again. And I just said, look, at this point, because there was a lot of faffing around them they were trying to ask me to give a different address. It was all really weird. Just look at my Insta details in the description box as to where all of that came from, or where you can find me on Insta, because I have, as Elena would say, the receipts and the deleted tweets on that. And I basically said, hey, look, it's clearly it's not happening. I want a refund. And they said, no, we're not giving you a refund because we've sent this out in good faith. What? Yes, you may have sent it out in good faith, but that's your business. And if I haven't gotten an item I've paid for, that's not really on either, and it's actually against the law here in Ireland. And I pointed that out to them several days ago while they were still in business, because their customer service hours are apparently 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And I never got an email back, never got anything back. I basically emailed them and I was like, is this a scam? And they did reply to that. That was on the Wednesday. And they said, no, ma'am, it's not a scam. It's just taking longer than usual. And I just said, look, it's against the law. And they never emailed me back. I had tweeted them. I tagged them in an Instagram post, nothing. I've commented under their Instagram and nothing. So long story short, I mean, I've only lost $44, but it's still, well, $44.14, but it's still something that I could have put towards something else. And I want to make it really clear, I love indie brands. This does not reflect on indie brands in general. Spoiler alert, my giveaway has something to do with a fabulous indie brand that I'm really, really fond of. But it frustrates me because it gives indie brands a bad name. And I actually had an indie brand kind of go under my comments of my Instagram, kind of going, yeah, that's not on. Like, this is, they really should be issuing you a refund. So that kind of helped me kind of hearing other people kind of back me up and kind of go, no, that's not right. Because you do feel a little bit gaslit that maybe you're being a bit unreasonable. But at the end of the day, I did order this thing 4 months ago and nothing, no refund. They're refusing, and there is no emails back. If I do hear something in the interim, I will of course update you guys on next week's new makeup releases to let you guys know. But as it stands, I can't recommend any of you guys buying from their website, even though some of the products look quite cool. Hell, I had bought one of their items, but I can't. Sorry, that's like really stressful for me. I hate going into all of that. There's a reason why I'm not a drama channel. It's not good for my little heart. But let's get on to the main reason why we're here, which is to talk about new makeup releases, sneak peeks, and some enabler alerts. So in terms of new makeup releases, NYX Cosmetics have their new Pride collection. Of course, we're going into Pride month now, so we're going to see a lot of rainbow coloured themes. As far as I know, none of the proceeds are going towards any LGBT like any LGBT societies. I could be wrong. So, if you know of that, could you let me know? I didn't see any information on any of that, and usually they would in like a press release. They have the Pride Edition Ultimate Shadow Palette. It is $18, but as far as I'm aware, that is just them repackaging a thing that is already and has been part of their collection for quite some time. They have the Pride Edition Vivid Brights eyeliner. They're $7. They come in Hot Dang, which is a chartreuse shimmer, Snatched, a red shimmer, Shebang, orange shimmer, Love, sky blue shimmer, WeHo, a teal shimmer, and Shine Beach, purple shimmer. I'm trying not to swear on my channel because I do swear a frightening amount in my real life, even though this is real life, but you know what I mean. They also have the Pride Edition Shout Loud satin lipsticks. They are $8.50. They come in BU Boo, which is a bright purple pink, Confident, a purple pink, Harmony, deep pink, Openness, hot pink, Strength, orange red, and Strut My Stuff, teal. There's a lot of pinks in there, isn't there? They're not really for me. They are available now. Again, not sure if any proceeds go to LGBT societies, but there you go. Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with 3 new Matte Revolution shades. There is Wedding Bells, which is apparently blended to be the perfect nude pink for all skin tones. You know how I feel when people make those sort of claims. Really. When you think of all of the undertones to skins, just don't. There's Mrs. Kisses. This golden peachy pink is a nuanced blend of rosy coral hues to enhance your lips with a delicate dreamy rosebud hue imbued with warmth. And there is First Dance, which is a glamorous and seductive with this sultry love blushed berry rose tone. They're going to be available from June 4th on Charlotte Tilbury's website for $34 each. They're quite nice. They're not really shades I'd necessarily gravitate towards. I don't really like nude-ish lipsticks on myself. If I'm going to do a lipstick, which I do, I like lipsticks, I like them to be a more kapow sort of a colour. I'm obviously going towards reds at the moment. But Charlotte Tilbury also has a sort of a bundle available now. It is the Pillow Talk Superstar Lip and Cheek Kit. It is $86.40, but it gives you a $96 value. It includes the Cheek to Chic blush in Pillow Talk Intense, the Superstar lips in Pillow Talk, which is of course one of their best sellers, and it has a Lip Cheat lip liner in Pillow Talk Medium. So those are available now if you are interested. I have sneak peeked this many a time before, but now we know exactly what it looks like. This is Angel Empire Cosmetics. It's their Mushroom Baby Eyeshadow Palette. It's available now if you want to get it for $35 US. When I look at this, I think very much of Super Mario Brothers. I think that's sort of what they're going for. It's kind of cool. I really like that green shade, which is Luna Moss. But I don't think I'd get it. There's a lot of shades there that I wouldn't be that bothered about. But if you're interested, there you go. I sneak peeked that Elf Cosmetics was doing a collection with Jay Kissa, and I was very excited because I was like, it looks colourful. And it is. It's very colourful. It's essentially a rainbow palette. And I like a rainbow palette, but I do have a lot of them. I do think the timing is a bit weird because it's coming into Pride Month. And yes, they do have proceeds of this going towards a charity, but it's not a Pride charity. It's actually like a dog foundation, which fantastic. I love animals. Hooray for that. But it seems a bit weird when a lot of the products are kind of Pride based and it's coming out at the time for Pride, that it feels a little bit like they're kind of profiting a bit on that. Now, the Girls on Beauty News talked extensively about that, and I actually would agree with a lot of what they had to say. But it's a moot point for a lot of us because it's only available in the US and Canada. But if you are in the US or Canada and you're interested in these, the eyeshadow palette is $20, the eyeshadow duo is $12, and the brush set is $25, and they are available now. BNX Cosmetics, I sneak peeked some of their stuff before. We now know that they have their Summer Sunset eyeshadow palette. It is available now for $17 US, which is very, very affordable. However, it's very, very neutral, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with neutrals. It's quite a warm neutral, but I have enough kind of neutrals in my life that I don't need that, but they do look really, really quite pretty. So yeah, if you want something like that, it could be a decent sort of a thing. Fearless Face Cosmetics has also come out with a 7 Heaven Dream collection. It is the I Am 9 shade eyeshadow palette. That launched on the 27th of May, so it is available now. I couldn't find information on the price, but I will say it seems like the bottom rows or the bottom row is all glitter. The top row has one sort of shimmer, and then the rest are matte sort of colours and quite pastel ones with the exception of the blue. So for me, it would be a no. I don't find it interesting. I couldn't think of a coherent look that you would come up with using this, but that's me. I know that there are far more talented people out there than me, and they would be able to do something with it. I personally wouldn't. Sauce. Chantel Chiara Beauty. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how I was meant to pronounce that, but there you go. Chantel Chiara Beauty have a Sugar Crush eyeshadow palette. It has 25 bold, bright colours. They do seem to all be mattes. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I have the Colour Rain Vivid Pigments palette and I quite enjoyed that, and that is all mattes. This is $45. It is available now. I've never tried anything from this brand. It looks interesting, but I will say that some of the shades look, particularly the reds, look very similar to each other, and there's some of the pinks that, again, and I've said this I don't know how many times, there's even the greens there look quite similar. I don't know how many times I've said this about brands, but like they do need to edit a little bit more carefully, because at the end of the day, when you put them in the eye, they're going to look very, very similar. And it doesn't make sense to do it in that way. Sparrow Cosmetics have their I Am the Walrus collection. It is live now. This is what it looks like. It's quite pastel-y. There's some shimmers and there's some glitters in there, which look quite nice. It is $42. Again, for me, it's too pastel. I like looks with more deeper, darker colors. That's just what I kind of go for. It looks better on me. I just always feel like if I'm using a pastel, I'm like, why isn't there more color? color. And it's like, no, this is as pigmented as it can get. There's nothing wrong with the shadow. It's just how a pastel is. And I get frustrated and it's ridiculous. I.e., I'm being ridiculous, not the shadows. But that is $42 if you are interested. Glam Glow have collaborated with Barbie. I know. I'm like, we're grown women, men, etc., non-binary, whatever. I'm not going to gender you. It just feels weird to do a Barbie collection. I don't know why, but I'm like, it's skincare. Like, why? It's a vegan limited edition collection between, of course, Barbie and Glam Glow that celebrates self-confidence through skin health, apparently. And they have two things that are coming out with that. So they have the Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. They said, get ready to glow like never before. This skincare illuminator hybrid delivers a burst of hydration, botanicals, and a hit of luminosity. Pearl particles deliver an instant blurring, radiance boosting effect for your most flawless looking complexion, and that is available for 78 Australian dollars. They have the Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask, and they say that this clarifying mud mask fights problem skin by absorbing excess oil, unclogs pores, and lightly exfoliates dead skin cell buildup, and that is again 94 Australian dollars, and it is available now if you are interested. I talked about this before in terms of a sneak peek. This is Kimchi Chic Beauty. They have their the most concealers color correctors. So they come in 7 different shades. There's TMC20, a solid white, TMC21, red, 22, orange, 23, lavender, 24, green, 25, yellow, and 26, deep yellow. They say that they have buildable full coverage that feels lightweight with a matte and satin hybrid finish, which blends seamlessly to the skin and are water resistant. They're available now for $14 US each at Kimchi Chic Beauty if you are interested. Fenty Beauty are coming out with some Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick. They're coming out in 10 different shades, none of which are wildly interesting to me. Even the red, it's an orangey red. I'm like, I know I have ones like that, including the one I'm wearing right now. So yeah, they're going to be available from June 5th if you are interested. I have no information on the prices yet, but if any of those shades are interesting to you, keep an eye out on Fenty's website. You may be able to get something there. By Terry have launched their Summer 2020 collection. So they have a Brightening CC Blush Illuminating Blusher for €38. They have the Ombre Black Star Cream Eyeshadow Pen at €32, and that comes in the shades Sunny Flash, Rose Elixir, and Immaculate Light. They have the Brightening CC palette in Sunny Flash and the Baume de Rose Lip Balm Summer Edition for €46. None of that is wildly interesting to me. I've never tried anything by Terry. I mean, there's been 1 or 2 palettes I've looked at because they were colourful, but then I heard really bad reviews and I was like, oh, maybe not. I mean, the face palette looks kind of nice, but I have loads and I just ordered the Manny MUA one, so I couldn't justify it. Milani have come out with the Make It Last sunscreen setting spray. It has an SPF of 30. It is a micro mist setting spray to protect your skin from sun exposure and environmental aggressors. It is $13.99 and it will apparently leave skin with a subtle dewy hydrated finish, and it gives you an up to 16-hour wear apparently. I mean, you'd want to, I think, apply that quite liberally because you would need a decent enough layer to actually have it work as a sort of a sun cream or as a protective layer. And 30 is low enough. It's fine for here in Ireland. It is actually incredibly warm. That's why I am filming downstairs rather than upstairs, where it is approximately 5,000 degrees, or is what I imagine the surface of the sun to be. It's pretty unbearable. It's very warm here in Ireland at the moment. It's 27 degrees, so something like that would work pretty well. But again, I would imagine you'd have to coat it quite liberally. For those who are in the States who have a much warmer climate, this may not work very well. Yaneth Cosmetics have come out with the Metamorphosis palette. It's apparently inspired by the evolution of butterflies. That is available now. It is $28, which isn't bad. I do like the green in it, but those oranges look so similar to each other. Why does this keep happening? I don't want to have to keep saying edit yourself, but you know, edit yourself. oh, not wildly interesting to me, but there you go. Briogeo has come out with the Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfoods Hair Mask, which is a big sentence. It's $36. They say it's a protein-free, nourishing hair mask formulated with highly emollient ingredients to boost moisture for softer, more manageable hair. It's meant to hydrate your hair and provide you with softer, smoother hair after 2 uses. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm okay. It will be coming soon, so no exact date yet. I'm not big on hair masks because I have dodgy scalp. Yaneth Cosmetics has come out with a new eyeshadow palette. It is the Rose Kisses eyeshadow palette. You have 15 shades and it is $14.95 at the moment, but that is its promotional price. But after that, it is going to go back up to $24.99. This reminds me slightly, not hugely, of the Sydney Grace Autumn Rain palette. So it looks interesting, but it is very, 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 very neutral. And if you know me, that is not my thing, I'm afraid. CXC Beauty have come out with a new palette. It is the Loud and Proud, which I think they're trying to make out to be like a pride thing. But again, it's not clear if anything is going towards LGBT societies for that. It is $48. I like that they have like a matte row and then like a shimmery row, but again, it's quite pastel-y, so it's not exactly going to be loud, which is quite funny. But yeah, it's not for me. There you go. Muse Beauty, it seems to be a new brand. They are cruelty-free and paraben-free. They have come out with the Impressionism eyeshadow palette. It has 16 shades, including 8 mattes and 8 shimmers. It's available now for $42 if you are interested in that. Sugar Coated Cosmetics also have the Funfetti eyeshadow palette. It was hard to get a decent picture of that even on its website. It was really, really difficult. That is retailing for $25 if you like that. Maybelline is coming out with the new Falsies Lash Mask. It's the brand's first ever overnight mask to condition the lashes for that at-home salon care. It says it's infused with Pro-Kera Complex, shea butter and argan oil. This lash mask will give you healthier looking lashes in 3 uses, and it's available now on Amazon if you want it for $6.99. I essentially don't really have lashes to speak of, so it'll be a bit useful or useless for me. Glamier have a new Golden Hour eyeshadow palette. It is available for $24.95. It is cruelty free. There is, I know, a code for that. I think it's like extra 15 that you can get 15% off. This reminds me hugely of the Violet Voss Taupe That. I think it was Taupe That or something Taupe. It was a pun. It reminds me of that palette. It has the same sort of cool tones, but primarily taupe. Not for me. Not for me. Dandelions Cosmetics have officially launched their 9 new matte shades. I've talked about them several times in terms of sneak peeks. They're available now. They are £3.82 each if you are interested. Fashion Killer Cosmetics have come out with their Trapped in the 90s eyeshadow palette. It's very neon, it's very vibrant, and it definitely, for me, in my opinion, screams 90s. Like I can just see all of the terrible fabrics, all of the really out there prints. It's all coming back to me. I'm seeing Blackboard Jungle. It's an Irish program. It's just it's there. It's available for $23. So if you are interested, it looks quite fun. It's quite neon. Neons are difficult to formulate, though, I will say that. But it might be worth looking at. Kaleidos Makeup have come out with a new collection. It's not available yet. It's coming out in June, but they have a lot in there. They have 3 brand new highlighters, and I've heard nothing but good things about their highlighters. I've never tried them. I have tried their eyeshadow palettes, which I have really, really, really enjoyed. They have 2 blush duos, so that's new for them. They've never come out with blushes before. I do like that they have a matte blush and then a shimmery blush that kind of complements that. I think that's really quite smart. They have 2 sponges. I mean, I'm currently on a makeup brush kick, but there you go. They have an eyeshadow primer, a gloss, I haven't really heard much about the glosses, and I think the eyeshadow primer is pretty new to their collection. And of course, they have a new eyeshadow palette, which is 15 pans. Traditionally, they've done a 5-pan palette. I was initially very excited about this because I was like, yay, Kaleidos, I love Kaleidos. But when I looked at this, I realized, no, you have a lot of this already. Calm down and wait, because there are other things that I know you want more. So just leave it. So I actually don't weirdly want anything from this, but I do appreciate it as a collection. I do think it's really quite interesting for a lot of people, but given my extensive collection, I couldn't justify that. I would like to try the highlighters, but yeah, that's about it. 50/50 makeup, I talked about them before. I sneak peeked some things from them last week. This is the full reveal of the palette. It is their summer eyeshadow palette. Now, I couldn't find exact information. It is releasing on June 1st at 12 p.m. CEST. So it has 5 mattes, 1 wet effect metallic, and 3 shimmers. It does look really quite interesting. I think it'll probably be €15 because the spring palette was €15. So I think it's actually a European company, which is quite cool. Some of their 9-pan palettes actually look quite nice. So, I mean, I don't necessarily want that palette, but I've been looking at some of their other ones and I'm like, you're interesting. I like you. Sigma are coming out with a sort of new brush. Not really. It is their F80, their flat kabuki rather, but it's just with a different handle, and it's for Pride 2020. In fairness to Sigma, they are giving a certain amount of the proceeds. I think it's 50% of the proceeds will be donated to the It Gets Better project to help further their mission and vision to create a world where all LGBTQ plus youth are free to live equally and know their worthiness and power as individuals. So I think that's quite nice. So that's 50% of the proceeds. It's not clear if that's like profit or the general thing, so it's difficult to know. They are $25 if you are interested. You can use the code TRENDMOOD if you want to get 10% off, just FYI. 90s Babies Cosmetics have come out with a new throwback eyeshadow palette, and I really like the outside of the palette, like the actual packaging. I'm like, the child in me. I'm like, I see Courage the Cowardly Dog, I see the Animaniacs, I see Ed, Edd and Eddy, Tweety, Sylvester, the Powerpuff Girls. Like, this really appeals to me in that sense of like, there's the nostalgia, it's coming back. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. But the eyeshadows themselves are not anything wildly revolutionary. It is a rainbow palette. I have those, and it feels like there hasn't been a lot of thought as to how to put all of that together. But on the off chance that you are interested in this, it is available now. It's $25, but you can get it for $20 when you use the code 90sbaby at checkout. So if you are interested, I have all the details down below on that. I've sneak peeked this for quite some time. We've now seen the actual inside of the palette. This is Yaneth Cosmetics. It's their All Eyes on You palette. It's launching on June 6th, but it's available for pre-order on June the 1st. Their website isn't up yet. I can't find it. It's a brand new brand. This is their first thing. I don't find it interesting personally. But I'm sure there will be plenty of people who find that interesting. It just isn't me. Laughing Crow Candle Cosmetics, or company, have a restock and a new release at the moment. So they have a new scent. It's the Michael Meyer Lemon Cake, which is kind of a lemony, kind of a bar, as far as I understand. And they're also restocking their Pet Cemetery candle. So they're quite spooky themed. So if you're interested in anything like that, there you go. They are available now. They have wax melts, all that kind of thing. Makeup Revolution were kind of quiet on this. They have come out with a new pout bomb. It is a shimmer bomb. It's essentially a sister product to the Pout Bomb, so it's a much more shimmery lip gloss. I don't know how much they are, but they are available now if you are interested. Bourjois Paris have come out with some new Rouge Velvet Ink liquid lipsticks. They come in 18 shades. They're available now on Bourjois France's website, but outside of that, they're not available elsewhere. But hopefully they will be coming elsewhere soon. I like some of the shades, like they look quite interesting. And I've tried a few Bourjois lipsticks before, and I don't have any problem with them. I've just never tried any liquid lipsticks of theirs. It's interesting. Luxie Beauty have come out with the Ice Cream Social Collection Part 2, because they had a Part 1 before, and this is what they've come out with. It is very much a kind of there are 2 definite duochromes in there, and then the other 2 are quite metallic. They are not badly priced. They're available now. They're $3 each, or you can grab the whole thing for $12, which again, I'm going to have a whinge about, because yeah, we're getting the whole collection, but there's no discount. Like, of course you can get the whole collection for $12, because that's what 3x4 adds up to be, or multiplies to be. I just think if you're bundling them together, maybe like even just bring them down to $10, although I will say that is very, very, very affordable. It's not expensive for an indie brand at all, and I do like Luxie Beauty. I've tried some of their shadows before. Halo Beauty have come out with their limited edition Love is Love Face Halo Trio Pack for Pride 2020. It is available for 35 Australian dollars. It kind of irks me, because 5% of the proceeds go towards the Trevor Project, which I just don't think is fantastic, because I mean, they haven't really made a new product. It's the same thing. They've just added a rainbow onto it and are hoping that people will buy it. Now, I don't have anything against Face Halo. I actually really like their product. I use it all the time. But I think when you are using something like Pride and something like the LGBT community to actually try and sell your product at this time of year, if it was any other time of the year, it'd be like, oh, cool, it's a rainbow thing. But this is Pride Month, and it just seems like they're jumping on a bandwagon to try and make some money, and 5% just isn't an awful lot when they haven't really had to formulate anything. They haven't had to think that much of anything. Like, it's just we've changed the color of the sides. So, yeah. Anyways, there is a code Salma15 if you want to have some money off. So yeah, there you go. Kaja Beauty have a Heart Melter lip gloss. It has 3 brand new shades. There is 07, which is Let's Chill, a muted rose, 08, which is So Fine, a cinnamon, and 09 Crush Hard, which is a mauvey pink. They're available now on Sephora, but if you don't have a Sephora like myself, you can actually grab them on Amazon. Not really sure how much they are, but if you're interested in those, there you go. I don't like things like that have a weird sort of a wand, because I get that they're being like, oh, heart melter lip gloss, but I'm like, that's going to be tricky to apply and it won't give you the precision. Like, it looks cute, but not wildly pragmatic. This is a new brand. It's Everyday Humans. So they have quite a few new products. They have a Resting Beach Fave SPF 30 sunscreen serum for $24. The Oh My Bod SPF 50 body sunscreen for $18. A Bomb Diggity Wonder Salve, which comes in the fragrance Watermelon, for $9. They have a Bomb Diggity Wonder Salve in mint, and that is $9. A No Problemo pre and post sun water, so I think it's like a mist, $13.50. So those are all available now, and it is a brand new product. So there you go. Makeup is My Life Cosmetics have released 3 new three-piece gloss sets. So set 1 is on the top and set 1 is on the bottom. They're $25 each. The first set has Like Candy, Girlies and Insta Lips, and the second set has Sugar, Baby Doll and Nude Brown. So those are available now if you're interested. Anastasia Beverly Hills has released some new fruity setting sprays, but they're in minis, and they've also made a mini of the dewy set. So they have a lemon one, or not a lemon one, sorry, a pineapple one. I don't like pineapple. Gross. They have a mango one. I do like mango, and of course they have the original, which is a coconut vanilla. That is coming soon. I do think it's quite smart of them to make like a little mini version so people can try them. Doll Hospital Cosmetics have a new eyeshadow palette, which, can I be real, looks like a dupe of the Huda New Nude palette. I mean, you can't disagree with me because it looks so much like it. It is $24, which is very affordable. And 10% of the purchase price, not the profit, 10% of the purchase price is donated to the National Alliance of Mental Illness. And that goes for any of their products on their website, which I do think is fantastic. So I wouldn't personally get this palette because I already have the Huda New Nude. I may get it at some point to do a comparison, but yeah, if you can't justify getting the New Nude, this might be an alternative, and it is nice that 10% of that, so $2.40, does go towards the National Alliance of Mental Illness. OMFG Cosmetics have come out with their Sugar and Sweets collection. It's available from June 1st. They have their 14-pan ice cream truck eye palette for $45. It's very it's very pastel. So I think it's very on trend for the moment. Everyone is doing pastel eyeshadows. Why should I pronounce it like that? I do think that two of the blues look very, very similar, unless I'm seeing them in a weird way. I don't know. It's not really my aesthetic. It's $45 though, which isn't bad for 14 shades. They have their 3-piece eye brush set for $20, a Neapolitan highlighter for $20, which I couldn't find any information on what that looks like. I'd like to see that. They have their mint chip highlighter for $20, a set of sprinkles lashes for $10, which looks really cute. And oh no, I can see the highlighter. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they look like they're sort of like the ColourPop Super Shock type things. They have a 7-color glitter stack for $18, which looks quite cool. That's more down my sort of road. I like that sort of thing. And you can get a glitter adhesive for $8 and an ice cream truck keychain for $4. So, I mean, those look quite cute. Not necessarily for me. I love the packaging on the eyeshadow palette. I think that's really cute. It's not such a weird shape that it would be difficult to store. You know, some of the things I've seen lately have been like, oh, how would I store that? But that seems okay to store. I think it's quite an understandable full collection. Everything kind of seemed to work well with each other, with I think the exception of the glitters. The glitters don't make a lot of sense with what is, say, in the eyeshadow palette, etc. But that's just probably me being whatever. But I do think it's quite nice. Not for me. It's not really my aesthetic, but there you go. BH Cosmetics have a new Weekend Vibes collection. It is, by the way, currently on sale for 20% off on their website at the moment. They have the Avocado Toast eyeshadow palette. So it's a sort of a green eyeshadow palette, which I initially was like, ooh, because you know me, green. It's $18, but it is 20% off now, which means it's $14.40. I had to do some quick math. That was difficult. It's not really for me, weirdly enough, even though there's greens. I think it's too cool toned to green for me. I like a warm, like yellowy green. The Mimosa eyeshadow palette I think is quite nice, but I have a lot of stuff like that already. It has 16 peaches, pinks, and red shades for $18. Again, that will be down to $14.40. They have the Belgian Waffle face palette, so that has 6 baked bronzers and highlighters. That is $18. Again, that will actually be $14.40. Again, with these sort of things, they aren't going to suit a lot of face tones or undertones or shades. Some of those might work for me, and if you have a light enough hand, they might look quite nice. But there you go. Yeah, it's fine. I do like their Bellini face palette. It's like a blush in peach and corals, and they're $18. And I do actually think that's really, really, really pretty. But I did get the Manny MUA Lunar Beauty palette, and I'm like, oh, I couldn't justify that. But it is $14.40, which I think is quite good. You can get the Brunch Bunch brush set. That was really hard to say. It's 4 face and 7 eye essentials brushes for $28. You could get the Weekend Vibes So Extra. It's a high shine plumping lip gloss duo. They're $12 each. So there's 2 duos. There's the Bloody Mary, which is a spicy, which is a bright poppy red, and So Hydrated, which is a pearlescent white with silver sparkles. And then the other duo is Chai Latte, which comes in the shades Caffeinated, which is a neutral mauve, and Extra Foam, which is a vibrant coral glass with multicolored sparkles, and they are available now. Double Down Cosmetics have a new organic lip gloss, which is available now. You can get the 3 of them together for $50.97, or you can get them by themselves for $16.99. Again, bundling them together for $50.97, that's the same thing. But there's no saving there. That's literally what that multiplies out to be. If you do like them, though, you can use the code IndieMood, which is affiliated, and not to me, to the account IndieMood, for 15% off. It is a Black-owned business, so it's really nice to see things like that, and I wish them all the success in the world. Personally, I'm not wildly interested, but I will say a portion of all the proceeds do go to domestic violence charities and activism. So that is nice to see. I really love seeing. I often find that indie brands do that more than big mainstream brands that could afford to have more of their profits go towards these things. So well done them. I do think some of the lip glosses are pretty, but I don't think they would necessarily suit me. Maybe once they extend their range, I can look into that, but it's not bad in terms of price. Yaneth Cosmetics. Not really sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I did sneak peek them a while ago. They have come out with their Savage eyeshadow palette. It's available now for $29.99. Again, this reminds me of 1 or 2 other palettes I've shown today. It doesn't seem to be like hugely thought out in the sense of how all of these colours would go together and how you would make a cohesive eye look. Like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, how does that work? How would I make something out of that? But if you are interested, it's $29.99 US dollars. Lights Lacquer, which is of course owned by Kathleen Lights, have come out with 2 new nail lacquers. There is So Clingy, which is a base coat, and So Over It, which is a top coat. It is of course free of toxic chemicals, and it's formulated to help keep your nail look going for longer. They are going to be available from June 1st at 9 a.m. PST online. Of course, can't get them in Europe. It's the whole FDA things around shipping, things like that. But there you go. We are now on to sneak peeks. There's a lot of sneak peeks, so let's get into it. KK Beauty are coming out with a Flower Child eyeshadow palette, and the shades that they have revealed are Music and Red. So that is coming sometime in June. Royals Beauty have given us a sneak peek of 2 of their palettes. So one of the palettes is an 18 pan. It looks like there's some glitters in there. And then the other one is a 9 pan palette. Again, kind of looks like there's some glitters in there as well. Ruled by Beauty Cosmetics are coming out with some new body care. So it looks like they might be like some exfoliants and maybe some body butters. This was sneak peeked way back, like 2016, 2017, and it just kind of fell away. This is Storybooks Cosmetics. It's a Starry Night palette, but apparently this will be coming out in the autumn or winter of 2020. I like that. I want it. It's pretty. I mean, I love Vincent van Gogh anyway, so I'd even just buy it for the packaging, but the shadows look really nice as well. So yeah, that's interesting. Cake Me Up Cosmetics have revealed their new palette. It's a Bratz collection, which I'm kind of like, did they get permission to do that? Did they buy the trademark? I feel like they mightn't have. Again, I'm going to say the exact same thing again. I don't get the colour story. It doesn't look very cohesive. And then the bottom row is all glitters. I don't mind putting glitters on, but we all know those aren't going to be eye safe. Makeup Depot USA, I featured them last week where I showed like a blue palette. They are coming out with another one, which is a Patrona eyeshadow palette. This is a sneak peek. It's coming out on the 15th of June does look to be much more neutral than the other one I sneak peeked. Yaneth Cosmetics are revealing a new eyeshadow palette which is coming out. You can pre-order it from June 15th and the product itself will be live come July 1st. Yves Saint Laurent are coming out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes. Each of them will have 10 shades with matte and shimmering finishes, and they come in the shades Paris and Marrakesh. They will be coming soon. No details on when and no details on prices, but there you go. Maybelline are coming out with the Lifter Gloss, and it includes hyaluronic acid. The formula apparently visibly smooths lip surface and enhances lip contour with high shine with an XL wand for one swipe application. I do wonder about an XL wand because I have scrawny lips. It comes in several shades including Pearl, Moon, Petal, Amber, Topaz, Ice, Silk, Reef, Stone and Coral, and they will be, or not Coral, Crystal, and they will be coming soon. No information on date or price. Yaneth Cosmetics, which is a UK indie based brand, are coming out with some loose pigment collections. So this is what they have. It includes 24K, Rosé, Icy, Minty and Midnight. They're actually available already if you want to go and check those out. Dew Color are coming out with a new makeup brush set. Oh God, I'm going to say something awful here, but remember when you were a kid and you used to get, you know, those really cheap like Poundland brushes, like painting brushes that came in a set, and it was plastic, like there was plastic over it and there was a paper backing, and it cost maybe £2.50. That's what that looks like. I mean, I get that they're going for kooky and fun, but it just looks very very cheap and very childish. Lovelux Beauty are coming out with something soon, so I'd say it's going to be another £9 palette. There you go. Cutie Pops, they are called Cutie Pop Glitzy. They are coming out with a new Dream palette, so it's quite colourful and it has some matte, some shimmers, and it seems to be quite a few glitters, and that is coming soon. Loca Lashes are providing a sneak peek of a new palette. It is the Conchas Locas, which is going to be available from June 12th. Nocturnal Cosmetics are coming out with a new palette, and they've given us a sneak peek. Let's hope it's not actually black, white and grey, but there you go. MBA Cosmetics are coming out with a new neon eyeshadow collection that is coming soon. They have quite a few things on their website if you want to check them out. This is Baby Girl Cosmetics. It's their first ever product. It is a brand new brand. I can't even really get a website up because the website isn't launching until June 15th. This is their Nude Cherry palette, so if you're interested, that'll be out sometime in June. Notice Cosmetics have a new collection which is releasing on June 8th. It's called Constellations, and they have 2 of the shades kind of shown here. Cygnus, which is that blue lavender shift, and Orion, which is kind of a goldy orangey shift. So we'll be seeing more of that. Homegirls Beauty have provided us with a sneak peek of their new face palette. I don't like the outside of the palette. It looks very cheap and kind of The inside of the palette looks really nice. It is definitely for a darker skin tone, which I like seeing. It does say 90s beauty vibes, which I can kind of see even with the packaging. I think it definitely suits a dark skin tone, and that is really nice to see. There's loads of face products for people like myself who are Caspers, so it's good to see that, a little bit more variety. The L&B Beauty and Cosmetics have sneak peeked 2 of the shades of their new massive 35 pan palette, so there you go. Bread Boss are coming out with, or not Bread Boss, Glow by Glory have a new Bread Boss lash, which I don't understand. Like, why Bread Boss? Is it because everyone's baking? Anyways, they look really, really dramatic, like really, whew. That's coming out sometime soon. Ava C. Lux have the Clueless eyeshadow palette, which I'm not sure if that's meant to reference Clueless the film. You can see that the blues there's one that's matte, one that's shimmer, the green that's there, one that's matte, one that's shimmer. And it seems that they kind of have almost a corresponding shade for a lot of them in that sense. I again, I'm looking at that palette and I can't figure out how I would get that to work for me. I don't find it wildly inspirational, but there you go. It's going to be available for purchase on June 12th if you are interested. Riviera Rose Beauty have kind of sneak peeked that they're coming out with some Velvet Matte Liquid Lipsticks. So that'll be coming out fairly soon. Erica MUA Beauty have come out with are coming out with a new anniversary palette. It is launching on June 12th, which is the brand owner's birthday. Again, nothing there that I find wildly interesting. There's a whole neutral row. I can't figure out how I would put all of those together, but there you go. Doll Beauty have put this up. They said something big is coming. I don't know what it is. I mean, they have loads of lashes, they have loads of like highlighters, eyeshadows. Maybe it's like a foundation or something, because they have lip glosses and lipsticks, foundations, and maybe like pomades for like the eyebrows. That's missing, so maybe something like that. Who knows? Now we are on to our enabler alert. So hide your credit cards, your debit cards if you don't want to spend anything here. Although, you know, maybe you have better self-control than me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. Iconic London have said that there's a free gift if you spend over £35. You will get that free sugar and spice palette. Makeup Addiction have 65% off site-wide if you use the code ALERT at checkout. And I'm wondering if that's a little dig towards the UK Prime Minister telling people to stay alert. What does that even mean? Who knows? Ebony Christine Cosmetics are celebrating their birthday, or the owner's birthday. You can get 40% off the entire site. You don't need a code. However, the sale does end May 31st, so the day that this is launching, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, you know, go over there right now if you think you might be interested in anything, because you only have a few more hours left of that. Lorella Cosmetics also have an on-the-move 10-piece set and travel case of brushes for $25, but you can get 15% off all of their stuff with the code SHOP15 if you're interested. Charlotte Tilbury has 20% off her iconic makeup kits if you are interested. Eclectic Beauty Cosmetics are having a grand reopening sale, so you can get lip products for $10, single eyeshadows for $4, and fairy dust for $8 if interested. Selfridges in the UK, and they do sell to Ireland as well, they have up to 20% off selected beauty products, and I know that a few people have gotten some really good things in that, so check that out. LMD Cosmetics, who I've never heard of, but it came up in my Insta, they have 20% off their site if you use the code YAY20. Again, all details down below. Benefit Cosmetics have up to 30% off everything on their site at the moment. No need, oh no, you do have to enter a code. You have to enter the code FRIENDS at checkout. So if you want the 30% off. Dew Color have had this sale on for a while, but it's still going. They have up to 70% off their stuff online if you're interested. Be Perfect has quite a few bundles going on at the moment. So you can get the Carnival XL Pro bundle for £30. It should be £63.98, but it's down to £30. It includes the Carnival XL Pro palette. It includes the Perfect Prime eyeshadow base and the Bad Llama mascara. So that is a huge, huge saving. And they also, if you just wanted to get a bundle of their eye primers, because I know quite a few people like them, you can get that for £29.99 instead of £39.96, and you get 4 20 mils of their eye primer. Menagerie Cosmetics are apparently back and restocked come Friday, June 5th at noon Pacific time. So you can get the Pastel Pup, the Violet Ink, the Killer Purr, the Feral, the Whale Song, and the majority of their single eyeshadows. Their lipsticks are going to be on sale for $10 as well, and they're apparently going to have a few new products as well. So if you're interested, check them out. Sigma have their eye brushes on sale at the moment for $10 each if you are interested. As I kind of alluded to before, BH Cosmetics have 20% off their new products, and there's quite a few things on sale as well, so check that out. Seance Perfume have a code at the moment for it's 28% off. No, sorry, 20% off. They have the weird O with the slash through it, so it makes it look like it's 28% off. So it is 20 for you. So they do like fragrances, etc. if you are interested. Moon Slice Beauty have an offer on where if you buy the Blue Moon palette, you can get the New Moon for free. You just have to add both of them to the palette and add in the code SUMMERLOVIN, and that will take that off. Yaneth Cosmetics is having a sale on for their glitters, so you can get their glitters for 99 cents. Apparently all of the proceeds from sales made on May 30th, today, will be donated to Minnesota Freedom Fund, and that is available now, essentially. Yeah. Cloud 10 Beauty have 15% off with the code HAUL15, and they have quite a few things on sale there. Anyways, Natasha Denona has 30% off the large eyeshadow palettes, the large 5-pan eyeshadow palettes, so not the little minis. Like this is one of the minis, the bigger 5-pan ones. You know what I'm talking about, like the coral one. New Makeup, NUE Makeup, have a bundle sale on now where you can get 30% off the bundles if you use the code PAYDAY30. Yas Glitters have 50% off their colour kit by Yas Glitters and makeup by Abby. So if you're interested in that, it's 50% off. Glaminatrix has a pre-order of their Sandra Rose palette, and you can get that for €38.90 instead of €44.89. And you can use the codes Amy Loves or Annette for some money off as well. That is it. That is all of the new makeup releases, the sneak peeks, the enabler alerts. I even did a buyer beware, and general announcements for this week. However, you have stayed, so well done. I, way back in March, made an order to the fabulous Touch of Glam Beauty. I featured them on my channel before. I really, really, really enjoy their products. I think they're really, really good. I featured their Mega Dimensional Shifts. I'll find the video and put it down in the description box so you can see them. Anyways, I contacted the owner and I said, look, once I hit 100 subscribers, I want to do a giveaway, and is it okay if I buy your stuff and give it away? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. Really happy to see that. And anyways, in March, I hit 100 subscribers. Obviously, with everything going on. By the way, she hand presses all of her stuff, so it's a thing. They are very, very, very special items, in my opinion. And anyways, they arrived this week. It did take a while because they did have to be rerouted from my house in Carlow. It was a whole ordeal, but they are here. They arrived and they are beautiful. So I'm actually going to open them up. I have gloves on here so I'm not contaminating them. And because Amy from Touch of Glam is an absolute wonder, in addition to, I bought the bundle, which is retailing for, I think it's like £85. So this is a big giveaway. This is big. This is nice. I've spent my own money. But Amy, being fabulous, actually put 4 additional items in there for free. That is how wonderful and generous and kind she is. So I really do suggest that you go, and I'm just putting gloves on because I don't want to contaminate things. So I have them here and I put them into a little box. Ooh, excuse me. So this is one of the things that she sent for free. I'm going to try and open this. This is going to be tricky. Didn't even think about what it would be like to try and open these with gloves. Hopefully I can get them back in as well. So this is one of the beautiful shades that she sent on. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? So that is one of the prizes to be, well, it is the part of the full prize because there's a lot of things to be given away today. I know, I've lost my mind. It's a whole thing. There you go. settling it back in. I just wanted to wear gloves so that you know that it's not been contaminated and my grubby fingers aren't going all over it. This is another one of the free things that she, again, so kindly sent on. I'm getting the hang of this and opening these, so well done me. This is the shade Envious, which is a foiled shadow. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Beautiful. I mean, thank you so much, Amy. I can't even express how much I appreciate you sending this on. You are such a doll. I've managed to get some onto the gloves, but it is what it is. Sealing the back up because I want to make sure that I amn't contaminating things wildly. I have quite a few things here that she's sent on for free because she is an absolute sweetheart. Let's be real. Okay, this is one of the other ones that she sent on. It's called Unfortunate Souls. It is a multi-dimensional shadow topper. So let's have a little look. Oh, yeah, I mean, look at that. So pretty. That's, I mean, it's special. And even just the little imprint that she puts onto it is gorgeous. So we'll put you in there. Yeah. Sealing them all back up, by the way. And again, with the gloves. Obviously, I'm not swatching any of these because I want these to go to you guys completely new, just for you, you know, because I care. This is an international giveaway, by the way. And she put in a little highlighter called Snow. Oh, I can't cope. Can I keep this for myself? Look at that. How cute is that? Oh, she is just, she's fabulous. She's just brilliant. Yeah, there's no words. There's no words. Thank you so much for sending on those additional little goodies for free. I mean, I can't. I so appreciate it. It was so good of you. Now we're on to the mega dimensional shifts, which I have bought for one of you lucky guys to win. Oh God, this one, yes. This is Leprechaun's Vault. No. And it shifts to a blue. You can't see it because I have the lights on, but it is absolutely stunning. Again, I'm linking my video down below where I give the swatches of them. I own this myself. I would not have bought this and done a giveaway with this unless this was a tried and tested thing that I enjoy and that I like. I wouldn't. I don't want to give you guys stuff that isn't good. And I highly recommend and have repeatedly highly recommended Touch of Glam on my channel. Hence why I wanted to use her stuff as one of my first giveaways. Oh God, this is beautiful. This is the We're All Mad Here. I bought a set for myself way back, and I bought a set for a friend of mine for her birthday. That's how much I enjoy these. This is We're All Mad Here. So you can see it's a green, but it's actually a purple. You see green, but I see a purple. It's kind of see it when I put it like that. It's incredible. It's and you don't have to work hard with them. They work beautifully, obviously, as eyeshadows. If you are lazy, like myself, and can't be bothered to do much with your makeup that day, just get a liner brush and do a bit of a wing using that, and it looks hella cool, like really cool. This is the shade Mystic Realm. You're seeing a sort of a teal, but there's also a purple shift to it. So it's so special. And you can see, again, she's put even just the beautiful little patterns are printed into it, or indented into it. Is that the correct word? Who knows? I'm an academic. I'm not meant to know these things. Ooh, there we go. Trying to get it in without like damaging it. There we go. got a little bit of shadow on myself, but again, I want to remind you this is all latex gloves, sanitary. This is Magentificent. Well done me for pronouncing it. It's just stunning. You're seeing purple, but there's actually like a red, kind of see it there. See the shift. It is, I mean, like I said, they're all beautiful, which just makes me think of that bit from Father Ted, like, oh, they're all lovely ladies. Like, yes, they are. I will also put a link down for a touch of glam if you do like these items and you don't end up winning them and you want to buy them, which I would strongly suggest because I think they are stunning. I'm going to put a link down to her Etsy store and you can have a little look. This is Sneeze Me Pink. It is a pink to green. So you're seeing pink. You might see there a little bit where it's heading towards green. It's stunning. It's, I mean, there are no other adjectives for it, and I'm struggling to think of other things. So I'm like, I can't just say it's pretty because it's more than pretty. I think they're very, very special pieces. I didn't just want to get any old thing. I thought it was quite important to get something very, very special for a giveaway. And it's funny because now I'm at 260 something subscribers and I'm like, what's happening? It's weird. I hugely appreciate it. I hugely appreciate all of you who've been here for a day, a week, a month, or even a year. I haven't been around for a year, but you know what I mean. This is Alter Ego. So it looks blue to you, but I can see a purpley pink. Yeah, so you can kind of see it there. So that is part of what I'm giving away. That is easily already, excuse me, over £100 worth of products. Easily over £100 worth of products. I can take these off now because I'm not handling anything else or opening anything else. The other thing that I am giving away is the Morphe 35M. This was recently, well, not this one, but the 35M was gifted to me by my friend Jenny, and I loved it so much. I was really blown away because I find Morphe can be a bit dubious in terms of their formulas, but I did really like this. And you know me, I love green, so, and there's purple in this as well, so I decided I would get this for you guys to do as part of a giveaway. So if you want to win these things, it is an international thing. You don't have to be in Ireland, you don't have to be in the UK, you just have to be on the planet, right? You have to subscribe to my channel. I will be checking. Make sure that you have selected on your account that it is visible to see your subscriptions. Comment under this video for an entry. Because I am a magnanimous leader, if you want 4 extra entries to be put in, you comment under my last 4 videos. I'm going to leave a link down on those 4. So you'll get an extra 4 entries for that. And you can get an extra entry if you follow me on my Instagram and like and comment under my new makeup releases post. It will basically be the thumbnail for this particular video, and I will put down that it's a giveaway, so you will get an extra entry, so you can have up to 6 entries. An additional entry is if you go to Touch of Glam and you like her Instagram. I'm going to put details as to her Instagram. If you go and like her and go under one of her more recent photos, because I'm thinking of this on the spot, I really want to say thank you to Touch of Glam as well. If you go onto hers, follow her, go onto a recent post of hers and tag me in it, that is an extra entry. So in all, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries to a giveaway with about 120-ish pounds worth of products, which, let's face it, for a teeny tiny YouTube channel, that isn't bad. But that is essentially it. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. It will help you potentially win this. This is going to be open for the next week. It will close by Sunday, what is the date? I have to look at dates because I'm old and I'm confused. Sunday the 7th of June at midnight. No more entries. That's it. It's done. And it will take me a little while because I'll have to input all of the information myself into an Excel, and then I'm going to have a random number generator try and figure it out, because that's how I want to do it. I'm sure there are better ways of doing it, but that is the way I'm doing it. So yes, that is it. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. Do please share, because sharing is caring. Unless, of course, it's an STD, in which case, like, wrap it up, use a condom, don't be gross. But that is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.